Morning guys, welcome back to another video. I've been getting a lot of questions about this whole entire setup at the back of my FJ Cruiser, and I thought why not put a video together, a real quick one, just to show what's in the back of the FJ, and it's specifically the storage solution that I've made years ago to assist with all my camping gear. So let's go through it. Alright, so this is the back of the FJ Cruiser. I'm going to do this in first person point of view. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. But the back of the FJ has a dual wheel carrier, which is done by Outback Australia, which I've customized obviously the driver's side to have this. This still has the 34-inch wheel carrier on it, super sturdy. Let's open this up. Perfect. So this whole thing incorporates the build for the back of the setup for camping and storage. So I have a storage box here, which is usually locked, but it contains just storage for extra stuff. Underneath here is a 50-litre water tank, which is made and designed by House of Fabrication. Now, I hated leaving the ladder somewhere in the tent, so we built this to hold specifically the ladder and a table underneath, which I'll show you in a second. This houses the hot water system by Hot Tap with a water pump, which pumps that water, as well as I can connect external water into here, which will allow it to pump, closing off this valve, which if you close that valve off, it stops any additional clean drinking water from going into the pump. We'll leave this open for now, but you can connect another water hose, external water, like a water jerry can of some sort. But yeah, this is the gist of this specific side. Let's get dusty, zips, gets tight. Obviously now this is what everyone's been asking me about, what's inside this boot. So let's open it up. And this is the kitchen area, basically the full setup for camp. So out the back, let's open it up. Table with an extension, which creates a nice desk working platform for you to work. Gas and water is all plumbed into here. I'm going to take this ladder off because there is something here that I want to show you. Let's put the ladder here for now. Alright, so in the back here we have 200 amp hours thanks to Kickass, just recently updated and upgraded to a 230 amp hour battery, and it's at 100% now, which is really good. Used to have an iTech World, nothing wrong with the brand, just decided to go for a 230 amp. It fits in where the original one was, works perfectly. So this is the freezer, which we usually use, Engel MTV fridge freezer with a slide out sink. This obviously just pops down. This connects up to here, which allows you to have running water. Let's just close this. So this is now the sink with running water. And this actually is all plumbed up to house and run water from the tank. Turning on the water pump, you can hear the pump go. And I can turn it on. Now we've got water, cooking, whatever you want, drinking water, and close off the tap. Kitchen utensil all sits here next to the fridge. Just put on a bit of a magnet and it magnetizes to the fridge freezer. Engel fridge freezer sits here on the fridge slide. We also have a fridge here, which normally runs just for all the drinks and butter and all that stuff. Through here we have storage, which contains basically everything I need for camping. Everything's in their little storage compartments, you know, basically what everyone else is set up to do. Nice, neat, everything that we need. Now underneath is tool drawer, so all my tools in case of an emergency, anything that I really need to fix or correct, and just, you know, basic repairs while on the track if I ever needed to. I also like 3D printed all these boxes to fit in here perfectly to make it nice and neat. Of course up here we have like everything to turn on the fridge, water pump, power. This is the air pump hose, so this here contains a reel. The reel in here is basically to help air up the tires, which has it's on a retractable hose, and that sits in there. So obviously if you turn on the air compressor, you can hear the air compressor running. It's a TJM twin. Travel buddy, use it to make popcorn, not popcorn, pies, pizzas and all. Turn it on, basic one. This is only a little one, little travel buddy. This here is 240, so a nice 240 volt, 2000 watt inverter that runs here. Through here is coffees, salt, pepper, coffee machine, coffee makers and stuff, oil, spray oil. So just simple stuff. So we kind of call this the pantry that we need. And obviously this is the cooker. So we just use this to store the Coleman Gladiator series cooker, which is quite handy. It sits on this table, cooks perfectly, plumbed up to gas, so I can just connect that gas up and flick the gas on. But yeah, now up here, after we did the dishes, there wasn't really anywhere to put the clean dishes, so we found this on AliExpress. And if we needed to, after we, let's say, had to clean a few things, we can put them all out here and it dries on this quite nicely. So all our plates and stuff get stored here, dried and cleaned. But that is the basic setup of the rear of the FJ Cruiser at the moment. It's perfect for what me and the missus do. The matter of fact is, when we go camping with probably around 20 people, this becomes the hub for everyone to cook, clean, do whatever they need to do. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see everyone around here grouping around this FJ and enjoying the space. Yes, it's very full, but it works for us. It might not work for you, but hopefully this specific drawer system may give you guys some ideas on what you could do and what you could build for your own FJ. But big shout out here to Custom Installation. Chris, absolutely love your work, mate. You've built 2 of my drawers, both been epic. This is the final one. This is the final iteration that we want, and he's done an amazing job. Also, we've cut a little hatch here which stores 2 camp chairs from Red Roads, and they fit in here perfectly. So me and the missus, both our chairs fits in there perfectly. But anyways, if you guys have any questions, please feel free, post them up, put them underneath the comments. I'll try and get to them as best as I can. Hopefully it gives you an overview of my FJ Cruiser. Sweet. Sweet. Now, just before I end this video, thanks for watching. But at the same time, to all the guys out there who are suffering from certain challenges in life, guys, you're stronger than you think you are. You guys are absolute soldiers. I personally have gone through something and it had broken me, but just having your closest friends, your family around you, seriously, you can get over any challenges in life, all right? And all I can say is have the love for yourself, have the love for your friends and family, enjoy your time out, whatever you like to do, whether it's setting up your car, your vehicles and going out camping, or simply just spending time with friends and family. Just do what you love. But anyways, hope you enjoy the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.